participants from Indonesian side. That's not including from the participant from the Nigeria. So we do hope that this event will be more than 100 participants.
Oh, yes, sure.
We also have some presentation from the businessmen in Indonesia. And Mr. Inyoko, if you wish to have a presentation or your team has a presentation, is very welcome.
Yes.
But we limit the presentation from any participant is about 5 minutes each. So, and after that we're going to open the question and answer session. Hopefully about 30 minutes at the end of this session, as is the event, it's gonna be we are open for the question and answer. Yes, okay. We already have 27 participants. We will wait until 5 minutes, and then we're going to open the event.
Mr. Garnet, how are you today, Mr. Garnet?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine.
Okay, so this gentleman, Mr. Garnet, I think it's just Mr. Joseph already know. He's the technology chief of on the business. So welcome, Mr. Garnet.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Yes.
Good morning, maybe. Probably.
Good morning in Zambia and Nigeria.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Okay.
We are waiting from the embassy, the Indonesian embassy in Abuja. But just now he called me that maybe he will join us for a while. After that, he's gonna be left, Mr. Tamel, because he has another agenda for this morning in Abuja. But since we are here also, Elvis and everybody here, so we're going to start our event in about 5 minutes. So, Mr. Elvis and Yoko, how many participants from your side today, this morning?
Yeah, they are joined. We will send reminders, so they will connect. Since we didn't have provision for pre-registration, so most of them will join. Yes, they will join. We'll send reminders this morning.
Very good, very good. So we are expecting about more than 100 people will join this
Oh
event.
yes, oh yes.
Yes, we are very excited to do so.
Great.
So it's about 10 EM in Abuja. You stay in Abuja right now, Pak Elvis, yeah? It's not in Lagos.
Oh yes, yes. No, I stay in Abuja.
You stay in Abuja.
Capital. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. So how's the weather in Abuja? Is it hot or cold? Is it in Nigeria has a 4 season or only 2 seasons?
Yeah, it has started raining now. Rain has started in Nigeria now. We're in the raining season now.
In raining season, so basically it's just like in Indonesia.
Season, yes.
Only have 2 seasons, wet and summer and wet season.
Yes,
raining season.
Yes, yes, rain season, yes.
Yeah, I was having a branch office in Durban many years ago, and the weather there in Durban is very nice.
Okay.
I think it is better. Probably it's better than in Indonesia. Definitely better than in Bogor. In my area, is always raining. Even in a dry seasons, we already have raining.
Yes.
So raining, my friend. Okay. I think it's 10 past 5.
10, yes.
5 past 10 right now. Adi, maybe you want to start?
Yes, so maybe we can start it right now.
I see people still joining.
Yes, I see people still joining. That's correct, sir.
Yeah, they're joining, yes.
Yes. So let's start the session for today. So this is the business forum between Indonesia and Nigeria. We have glad to have Mr. Elvis and Yoko here as the executive secretary for Nigeria and Indonesia Commercial Association. Welcome, Mr. Elvis and Yoko.
That's right.
Yes.
Thank you.
This event will be we divided into 3 sessions. First session is the presentation from your side, Mr. Elvis and Yoko, from you and your compatriot, your colleague in Nigeria. You can discuss about the potential market in Nigeria, and then what kind of inquiry, what kind of product that you think is going to be needed in Nigeria, and vice versa also by Elvis and Yoko. You can also present your product that maybe we have business matching here in between Nigeria and Indonesia here. After that, the second session is from Indonesian side. We would like to have some of the our businessmen here to present the product that they will offer to your side, to your market in Nigeria. And after that, we are going to open the question and answer session for about 30 minutes. So each participant, each presenter should not more than about 5 minutes, except you, Mr. Elvis and Yoko. Is for you, you can present about 20 minutes or something. So because you are the leader here,
okay.
Mr. Elvis.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Great.
So let's start the session. Right now we have 48 participants already joined. We have about 107 registered participants from Indonesian side. So we can expect that the participant is more than 100, but it's normal that going forward the participant will still joining the session during our session is on progress. Mr. Elvis and Yoko, maybe you can introduce yourself to the participant here. We can start the session, and then you can present your side. I mean the potential of in Nigeria, and also for the product that you would like to offer, and the product that you would like to seek from our market in Indonesia here. Mr. Elvis and Yoko, the floor is yours now.
Okay, thank you, Pak Negoro, the CEO of Business Indonesia. Thank you, Pak Datang, and all the distinguished business leaders in Indonesia, from Zambia, and Nigerian business leaders that have joined this particular virtual meeting. It's a great honor to have each and every one of you here. My name is Dr. Elvis Enyoko, and I am the Executive Secretary of the Nigeria-Indonesia Commercial Association. Since 2012, we've been in the forefront of deepening trade ties between our both countries. And I'm committed today that we'll be able to identify some areas that our both countries, business leaders and manufacturing leaders will be able to find pathways to connect and deepen further relationship. I want to go straight into my presentation. Actually, my presentation actually has an overview across Africa, but I'm going to specifically for the benefit of Indonesian business people that don't know about the African market. So I say, okay, let me do something that will be able to capture the mindset of the African market to give you some of the critical knowledge and skills that you ordinarily not have come across. Okay, briefly, Africa in perspective. Africa is the world's second largest and second most populous continent at about 30.3 million square kilometers, including adjacent islands, covering 6% of Earth's total surface area and 20.4% of its total land area. With 1.1 million people as of 2013, it accounts for about 15% of the world's human population. And Africa has 54 fully recognized sovereign states, countries presenting huge and large business opportunities for Indonesian manufacturing companies. Now, this also applies. From here now, it applies in Nigeria and in Africa. In Nigeria market can be a time-consuming process. Being such a large continent, marketing one's products, Indonesian products and services, indeed a challenging task. However, for a successful marketing effort, it is very, very important and imperative that you identify and associate with reliable and efficient business partners in Nigeria and some African countries. There are a number of ways to go about identifying potential trade partners in Nigeria. Now, a good starting point is via an organization that specializes in marketing and business promotion in African markets. You say, Business Indonesia and Nigeria Industrial Commercialization, we've been able to establish a good working relationship. So this particular answers this question. A good starting point is via an organization, Business Indonesia, working with us in Nigeria, deepening ties that specializes in marketing and business promotion in the African market. Now, such organizations have not only the necessary experience and expertise, but also the right contacts to help you in your marketing efforts. We have the critical contacts, we have the critical knowledge, we have the critical expertise to provide support that you need. Now, another useful tool to search for business associates is the internet. Although the internet is not only as widely used in many African countries, it is in the developed world. It nevertheless provides you with an opportunity to search for your business counterparts in several African countries. Now, but however, before you launch into a search and target operation, here are some pointers that will help you understand the mechanisms in our markets and help you to choose the right business partners for yourself. Now, let's look at manufacturing. Now, large industrial companies or specialist manufacturers will often purchase their requirements directly from machinery or equipment or for bulk users of raw materials. Now, most industrial sectors in Africa and Nigeria, inclusive countries, are dominated by very large, diversified groups, although the current trend towards smaller, more focused groups of operating companies has been the unbundling of many of these large corporations. Now, these large companies are, however, very, very important, not only because of their size and diversity, but because they are significant end users of raw materials and capital inputs. Now, each group will have their own procurement systems to deal with imports and raw materials. This could be an in-house import department or the existence of an import company for the group that operates independently to supply the parent company and other customers. Now, in addition to the large groups, there are numerous smaller manufacturing companies who may engage in direct procurement of certain raw materials and machineries. Now, let's look at wholesaler, the wholesaler. Now, where there is no specialist importer or distributor for your specific product, you may need to sell directly to a wholesaler who services your particular market. Now, a wholesaler does not usually have exclusive selling rights, right? Wholesalers play a very important role in the distribution system in our markets, in particular in supplying independent retailers and informal operators. Now, these are the systems that will work here. Now, certain larger wholesalers are also utilized extensively by retailers in neighboring countries, neighboring African countries, who visit the wholesaler on a monthly basis to procure their requirements. Now, for certain products, particularly in the food sector, the major importers also operate as wholesalers. A further feature of the wholesale sector is that the large wholesalers are often owned by one of the major retail groups. Let's look at retail chain. So we've talked about manufacturers, we've talked about wholesalers. Let's look at retail chain. Now, large retail stores may also buy products directly from overseas suppliers. So large retail stores in Nigeria can decide directly to engage with some of the Indonesian manufacturers we have here. So they can decide to buy directly from your companies. Now, this is the most often the case when there is exclusivity on a line, such as a particular range of linen, clothing, or kitchenware. So if you are to sign rights, a particular rights to a Nigerian company, give them rights say, for about 3 to 5 years to represent you, then they can directly make those requisitions, import all the products they need, and sell across their retail store chain. Now, of growing importance in the market here is the existence of house brands that are manufactured specifically for a retailer, their own label. This is also very, very important because some of the retailing companies that will be contacting you might say, hey, okay, we know that you manufacture this particular kitchenware or this particular food or this particular cosmetic products. But what we want to do, we don't want to import on your name. Can you now want to call our own Bliss product or Blossom product? We want you to now manufacture for us and use our own logo and use our own brand name. So your manufacturer will make the payment, will ship, and will sell as our own products in our own very retail brands. So a number of house brands, we call them house brands, a number of house brands available in various retail outlets are imported across mainly Asian countries. Now, a very, very important feature of the retail sector is that it operates within a very, very competitive marketing environment. And as a result of that, few large groups dominate the retail sector. For example, in South Africa, there are 4 major retail groups that dominate the foodstuff business, accounting for well over half of the former retail sector. Now, in addition to the major chains and groups, there are also a large number of independent retailers who cater to their own segments of the market. Now, once you as an Indonesian manufacturing entity or business entity, once a list of potential partners has been identified, once you identify these potential partners using trade directories and other inputs, it is then necessary to contact each of the companies to assess their strength in doing business with you. It is advisable to get a specialist organization to do this on your behalf, as the process can be very time-consuming. It is also advisable to mail your company's corporate brochure along with an indicative price list to your targeted business partners in Africa. And I've seen this done over and over again. Most of the virtual forums or meetings we've done, at the end of the presentation, you find Indonesian companies mailing out their company brochures and their company information to all those that make that request. Now, an increasing number of companies are also using the internet to make contact with their business counterparts in many African countries. Email marketing is thus emerging as a major tool in the promotion of trade, direct trade. However, it is worth reiterating the value of an in-market visit to establish contacts with prospective partners. Now, as an exporter, Indonesian manufacturers, you are exporters hoping to export to Nigeria. As an exporter, you need to plan a visit to a market for a number of reasons. Initially, this is an ideal way to meet potential buyers of your product and to discuss conditions for payment and other business modalities. A visit to your targeted market also helps you to get an understanding of the way the market operates, what the market characteristics are, what your competitors are doing, and whether or not their product is going to compete in terms of quality and price. Now, lastly, since international trade is very, very expensive, you need to plan your visit carefully so that you maximize your time in the market. However, before you finalize any agreement with an agent or distributor of your products, for your products in any African country or Nigeria, you may need to study a few things. Now, first and foremost, you need to appoint an agent. You need to appoint an agent who knows your market very, very well. Now, most of the business sectors is relatively small, and companies have established methods of. Now, one tends to find that there are relatively few agents who serve a particular sector on an exclusive basis. But because they are well established within the sector, they deal in many other sectors. For instance, a reputed foodstuff importer in Nigeria may also be a major importer of automobile spare parts like tires, batteries, and ball bearings. So they are not exclusively designed to focus on one particular economic sector. They diversify to various. So you will not be surprised if you have a particular agent who decides to import your products, and your company is into the food industry. You won't be surprised to also know him telling you that he also imports tires. He also imports batteries. So that is allowable within the country that we operate in. You also need to consider the aspect of regional distribution. So that is to if we go out, that. Now, let me give some suggestions to some of our Indonesian business people that we have here. Now, some suggestions in understanding the areas of need. It's very, very important that you understand the areas of need and high profit. And that's why Business Indonesia and NICA have been able to put together this particular program. So I might be able to give you insight. And the good thing that we'll also have Nigerian business leaders and importers that are here that are looking for opportunities. So they will have time to ask questions. You also have time to engage with them to know more the need. The need is very, very important. Understanding the need and understanding the high profit area. Thank God that Business Indonesia have also gone the step further to consult with the various chambers, consulting with us as a bilateral association. We've also consulted with the embassy and consulted with ITPC Lagos. So understand yourself about these various sources is very, very important. Now, it's also important that you follow up every arrangement to make sure that conditions and terms are fully understood and are being implemented. I want to mention this very, very important that business transactions should not be ambiguous. Conditions should be clearly spelled out. Whatever agreements that has to be signed has to be clear without any ambiguity. So if I'm to enter into agreement with your company, whatever language or meaning that is not understood, it has to be clarified before the signatures are signed. It's also good to arm yourself with a lot of patience and keep an open mind, because communication and correspondence from here may not flow as smoothly or as fast as you may expect. That is what we are available to do for you. Use a consultant, especially those that have a real understanding of the market. Be mindful of the 3 P's of business: pensiveness, patience, and perseverance. Pensiveness demands the use of common sense. Success demands a lot of patience. Above all, you must persevere and be persistent, but at the same time being polite. Finally, it is also very important that you establish direct contacts with your business counterparts by participating in trade fairs and exhibitors. Lucrative as the Nigerian market and African market is not without pitfalls. Keep your guard up and insist on cash transactions as far as possible. Now, for Nigerian over time have really have solid interest in the Indonesian manufacturing sector, especially in the area of pharmaceuticals and health-based products are areas that the Nigerian manufacturing companies are highly interested in. Pharmaceuticals, health-based products, herbal products. Talk about batik. Areas that are also coming into focus is the footwear. We talk about coffee. Various ranges of coffee also comes into another area too that is beginning to look is some of the added value that you add in your cassava products. and oil palm products. So these are various areas that a lot of the business leaders that are here have mentioned, that they'll really be interested to see what ways that they can have partnership. Not also forgetting the ICT sector, the ICT, the technology sector. They want to see what ways they can communicate. Then the spare parts. Indonesia, you manufacture robot spare parts for our automobiles. They are also interested in seeing what ways they can diversify and look towards Indonesia to bring in some of the automobile parts that you have. So I thank you for for this opportunity to make my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Enioko. It's very thorough explanation about the potential market in Nigeria. So since not everybody here can speak English and understand what your presentation, please allow me to make a very brief summary on Bahasa Indonesia. Okay. So Bapak-bapak dan Ibu-ibu sekalian, tadi sudah dijelaskan oleh Pak Elvis Enioko tentang big potential market di Nigeria. Saya mencoba untuk mensummarikan ada beberapa hal yang sudah disampaikan oleh Mr. Enioko di sini, dan menurut saya sangat menarik sekali bahwa ada tentunya dua hal adalah tantangan dan peluang itu selalu ada, Bapak Ibu sekalian, ya. Dan yang paling menarik bahwa Mr. Enioko menawarkan bantuannya untuk memilihkan the right business partner, ya. Jadi dengan event-event seperti gini itu adalah satu hal yang sangat ideal untuk memilihkan the right business partner ke Anda, ya. Nah, untuk di Nigeria sendiri itu ada beberapa hal yang mesti kita lihat, bahwa untuk manufacturer itu didominasi oleh large manufacturer yang setiap grup dari mereka itu mempunyai procurement system tersendiri. Tapi mereka juga bisa untuk langsung membeli di seller-seller di luar negeri. Jadi bisa langsung untuk membeli, mereka cukup independen, ya, untuk membeli langsung daripada Bapak Ibu sekalian di sini, ya. Ada juga yang small manufacturer itu juga lebih independen, ya, dari yang besar sampai yang kecil pun ada. Nanti akan dibantu oleh Nigeria and Indonesia Commission, ya, Association, Commercial Association, untuk dibantu untuk mencarikan kira-kira di mana kita bisa masuk untuk manufacturer seperti gitu, ya. Kalau kita bicara masalah wholesaler atau distributor, ya, biasanya mereka tidak mempunyai exclusive agreement. Jadi sebetulnya satu orang distributor itu bisa sebagai distributor dari beberapa produk, ya. Dan biasanya mereka lebih independen untuk itu, untuk resellernya. Kemudian untuk yang large distributor atau wholesaler di sana, di Nigeria itu ternyata mereka juga mempunyai influence atau mempunyai pengaruh juga di neighboring countries, ya, karena Nigeria termasuk perusahaan termasuk negara besar di Afrika. Jadi dia juga bisa melakukannya untuk yang negara-negara tetangga yang lainnya. Gitu. Untuk wholesaler biasanya mereka mempunyai retail group atau retail store tersendiri, Bapak Ibu sekalian di sana. Jadi Bapak Ibu juga bisa aja nanti langsung menawarkan ke mereka untuk yang retail group yang akan disediakan oleh mereka. Dan nanti informasinya nanti pada akhir acara ini Mr. Enioko akan memberikan informasi kira-kira siapa-siapa aja buyer dan retailer dan wholesaler yang bisa kita hubungi di sana, gitu ya. Kemudian kalau kita lihat lagi di sana bahwa untuk brandnya sebetulnya banyak disediakan dari Asian countries, dari negara-negara Asia juga seperti itu. Dan retail sangat kompetitif di sana. Artinya kalau kita bicara kompetitif, artinya sebetulnya peluangnya cukup besar, Bapak Ibu sekalian, ya. Karena Nigeria termasuk negara yang besar. Ya, satu hal yang sangat ditekankan oleh Mr. Elvis Enioko, bahwa sangat dianjurkan bahwa kita bisa menemukan orang yang tepat di sana. Karena banyak sekali problem-problem di sana, seperti misalnya problem pembayaran, ya, kemudian juga problem-problem lain yang bahasa, ada problem internet yang di sana tidak sebaik di Indonesia. Jadi untuk komunikasi bisa jadi akan sangat lambat, Bapak Ibu sekalian, gitu ya. Tapi kalau kita ketemu dengan orang yang tepat, insya Allah mudah-mudahan itu semuanya bisa kita hindari, ya. Jadi Bapak Ibu sekalian memang meeting-meeting seperti gini ini sangat ideal untuk kita lakukan supaya kita bisa mendapatkan informasi-informasi yang langsung dari orang yang berkepentingan gitu ya, dan yang tahu permasalahannya di sana ya. Jadi Bapak Ibu sekalian, itu kalau di sana kita harus appoint agent yang mengetahui tentang produk ya, each sector. Itu relatively sebetulnya agent-agent tersebut tidak terlalu banyak, tapi nanti akan dibantu juga oleh Mr. Inyoko bahwa dengan agent-agent yang ada di sana, dengan retailer yang ada di sana, kemudian yang saya catat juga tadi disebutkan bahwa tidak ada exclusive agreement dan particular sector, jadi bisa aja banyak sektor yang bisa masuk di situ ya. Dan kita juga harus memahami gimana regional distribution ini gimana caranya di sana, karena Nigeria itu besar ya. Kalau kita ketahui bahwa ada dua kota yang besar di Nigeria, ada di Abuja namun di Lagos ya. Hari ini kita juga ada kedatangan dari TPC Lagos. Tadi sudah saya lihat ada perwakilan yang hadir. Nanti mungkin akan kita mintakan juga insight dari mereka, gitu ya. Nah, Bapak Ibu, ada beberapa suggestion, ada beberapa istilahnya adalah advice dari Mr. Enyoko ya, bahwa kita semuanya nomor satu bahwa kita semuanya harus mengetahui needs-nya di sana gitu. Nanti Mr. Enyoko akan berikan juga needs-nya ke sana tuh apa sih sebetulnya ya. Kemudian kita juga harus rajin-rajin konsultasi misalnya dengan asosiasi, kemudian dengan NICA yang dikomandani oleh Mr. Enyoko, dengan embassy atau kedutaan besar di sana, juga dengan ITPC di sana. Dengan cara kita sering konsultasi itu, kita akan lebih mengetahui tentang pasar di sana, di Nigeria pada khususnya. Ya. Kemudian advice yang ketiga itu adalah kalau kita ada bisnis transaksi di sana, kita harus benar-benar clear. Tidak ada boleh keraguan-raguan, tidak ada boleh yang abu-abu istilahnya, tidak boleh ambiguous, ya. Tidak ada keraguan sebelum kita sign the agreement, sebelum kita melakukan transaksi. Kenapa? Karena di sana banyak sekali ya, kalau tidak ada sesuatu yang tidak jelas itu kemungkinan untuk diselewengkan cukup besar, Bapak Ibu sekalian ya. Nah, kemudian suggestion selanjutnya adalah karena koresponden di sana bisa jadi lambat karena mungkin ada hubungan koneksi internet yang tidak terlalu bagus atau yang hal seperti gitu. Jadi kita harus mendapatkan partner yang tepat juga di sana gitu ya. Dan kita harus mengestablish direct contract di sana ya. Oleh karena itu disarankan sekali kalau misalnya ada trade fair, ada exhibition di sana, kita hadir di sana Bapak Ibu sekalian. Kita harus hadir di sana supaya kita mengetahui lebih jelas lagi, ketemu orangnya di sana, dan saya yakin kalau misalnya Nigeria ini peluangnya sangat besar sekali ya. Ada beberapa solid interest yang tadi sudah diutarakan oleh Mr. Inyoko. Pertama manufacturer ya. Manufacturer itu sangat diminati di sana. Kemudian ada batik ya. Batik ternyata juga diminati di sana Bapak Ibu sekalian. Ya, tentunya dengan selera yang agak sedikit berbeda mungkin ya dengan batik di Indonesia, tapi itu bisa kita sesuaikan Bapak Ibu. Kemudian berkaitan dengan kesehatan, ya, obat-obatan, pharmaceutical juga di sana juga diminati. Kemudian footwear, sepatu Bapak Ibu sekalian, sepatu juga sangat diminati di sana. Jadi kalau Bapak Ibu sekalian punya produk yang berupa sepatu, ya, itu sangat diminati di sana. Kemudian kopi, Bapak Ibu. Nah, kopi ini banyak sekali ya. Kita tentunya banyak sekali teman-teman di sini sebagai produser kopi. Ternyata kopi juga diminati. Kemudian produk-produk turunan dari cassava, Pak. Ubi, Pak. Singkong. Ya, singkong, cassava. Di sana juga sangat diminati sekali, Bapak Ibu sekalian. Saya dengar bahwa ternyata cassava atau ubi atau singkong ini ternyata sudah banyak diekspor ke sana dari kita, Bapak. Nah, ini sesuatu yang terbuka sekali peluangnya. Apakah masih dalam bentuk ubinya atau singkongnya atau dalam bentuk produk turunannya, cassava. Kemudian oil palm product juga sangat diminati di sana. Kemudian teknologi sektor itu juga diminati di sana, Bapak Ibu sekalian. Kemudian spare part dari mobil, dari mobil, motor dan sebagainya, spare part juga sangat diminati. Nah, Bapak Ibu sekalian, itu adalah sedikit dari penjelasan yang tadi dijelaskan oleh Mr. Elvis Yanyoko. Ya, nanti setelah ini Bapak Ibu bisa bertanya, bisa di kolom chat, nanti juga bisa untuk present, ya. untuk bertanya kepada Mr. Enyoko, seperti gitu ya, dengan Bapak Ibu sekalian, yang sangat menarik sekali Bapak Ibu. Oke, mungkin ada tambahan dari Pak Dadang atau Pak Ganet, silakan.
Baik, saya tambahkan sedikit, Pak Adi, Bapak-Bapak, Ibu-Ibu. Tadi disampaikan juga oleh Dr. Elvis Enyoko bahwa kita harus berkomunikasi dengan partner di sana untuk si partner ini memahami market potensial yang kita mau jual. Ya, jadi tadi secara umum misalnya spare part. Nah, spare part itu spare part apa? Spare part motor apa yang di sana itu ada. Satu itu. Ya, jadi didetailkan lagi nanti pada saat kita sudah membangun komunikasi dengan partner. Kemudian yang kedua yang sangat penting adalah untuk saling memahami yang mana yang merupakan high profit area, ya. Jadi jangan kita asal jual, tapi kita menjual nanti di area-area atau di produk-produk yang merupakan high profit di sana sendiri, gitu. Jadi ini dua tambahan yang mungkin mudah-mudahan bermanfaat. Silakan Pak Adi.
Terima kasih Pak Ganet. Ya, jadi itu Pak ya. Jadi kita ternyata banyak sekali produk-produk kita yang bisa masuk di kolom chat, sudah banyak sekali nih yang Pak, saya punya cassava produk, saya punya rattan craft, itu termasuk manufacturer dan segalanya. Nanti kita habis ini kita akan bicara lebih detail lagi untuk hal-hal seperti itu. Mr. Elvis, you still with us?
Yes, please.
Yes,
yes, I am, yes.
Yes, I already explained, translate what your presentation just now to everybody's here, and so many raise hand and so many in a chat column that would like to know better about the product that they have in their product can be sold in Nigeria. But before we answering the question, maybe your colleague from Nigeria want to say something or want to present their product. The floor is yours and your colleague, Pak.
Okay, is there any member of the chamber that want to make any comment, question, or presentation? Can you please indicate if you from any of the Nigerian chambers or business leaders you want to make talk about opportunities, or you want to ask questions any particular areas? Can you please at this time, you can unmute yourself and speak. Engineer Martina.
Good morning, Dr. Enoko. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes. Thank you.
I can see some few chambers are on here. We really appreciate the opportunity given to us to join business leaders from Indonesia. And we assure you we'll make our businesses, the business going on here, known to our members so that, we'll have some business connection with Indonesia. We appreciate the opportunity given to us. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Any other Nigerian? Okay, I can see Suhendra, I think is an Indonesian a business leader.
Yes.
Okay. Is there another Nigerian chamber member that want to make a point or contribution?
Okay. Good morning. I think let me.
Please go ahead. Go ahead.
My name is Mohammed Nuruddin from African British Group. I'm very delighted to be here, and this presentation is wonderful. This is my first time attending this event. I look forward in partnership and more collaboration with the companies. Thank you. Let me just say a few words. Thank you very much.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Okay, how about Alhaji Sani Tahir Hamid of the Bauchi Chamber of Commerce? You want to make a contribution? Alhaji Sani Hamid, can you unmute yourself, please? Okay, we can continue. I think
okay.
they will,
yes. Sure. Okay, to continue this event, this seminar, we would like to invite our colleague from ITPC Lagos, Pak Doni.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Good day, sir.
Yes, please.
Yes, good day.
Yeah, I'm excited to be part of this program, but the way you have presented the Nigerian side, it leaves out the small businessmen, and it gives us the small businessmen can hardly grow up except what the bigger ones say. I think there should be opportunity for the smaller ones, and I appreciate the fact that the money or the finances of those who are interested in dealing with us doesn't come to give us bad name. So finances should be guaranteed, but we should look for a way so that other organizations, which may be small now, can also participate. The way you presented it, we have to go through the so-called bigger ones, and I think it's not fair. The other smaller ones should also be given the opportunity to connect, because there are some things that we may be able to supply here. You may talk of maybe we are not able to manufacture the Indonesians, but supply of raw materials, and if possible, we would like to add value to the materials that we have here. But the way you presented it is going to block anybody who has access to those things, which I do appreciate what you wanted, that we should not get people to come and give the country or Africa a bad name by not owning up to their obligations. But there must be arrangements so that even people who are low down but have access to these things can also communicate. Like now, the way I'm interested in ICT, now the way you presented it, I've got to look for somebody who is bigger than me and he has connection, and that increases also the price and makes it more difficult for us. So I wish.
Can I make it? I mean, this program is designed for small, medium-scale enterprises, even the large ones. No matter how small or how big you are, there are always room to accommodate your interest. The Indonesian companies that are also here, they're also looking for raw materials. So I think the point that you raise is very, very important, because if you have raw materials that you can provide to them, they're searching for raw materials. So I think this platform provides opportunity. But relax, please. We're not discriminating anybody. This is an all-inclusive program designed to accommodate the interests of all business leaders. Thank you. Dr. Ahmed Raji, can you please, after Dr. Ahmed Raji, Alhaji Sani Hamid, Dr. Raji, can you please make a contribution?
Yeah. Good morning, Doctor. It's been a nice time seeing you again.
Good morning.
Yes,
thank you.
My own contribution. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Ahmed Raji.
Oh, yes.
The immediate past president of the Kwara Chamber of Commerce and the vice president of CONSIMA, which is the association of the 19 northern states in Nigeria. Now, and I'm the group managing director of Rabelat Group. I'm really happy to be and delighted to be here. And I think it's going to add value to what we stand for as a chamber movement. Most importantly, I've always been saying it and I have the opportunity. Nigerians should not be seen as a dumping ground. We want you guys now to assist us to have small equipments that can make us add value to what we export. So the small machinery that we can use to add value. For instance, instead of exporting cocoa bean seed, we should be able to turn it to flour or powder. That will add value, reach us our people, and then enhance our economy. Having said that, I am interested in agricultural products, especially in animal husbandry. But when we get there, we'll cross it. But sincerely, I welcome this program, and I'm delighted to be here. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Raji. Thank you so much. Okay, Alhaji Hamid, can you please make contributions. Alhaji Hamid.
Please unmute.
Alhaji Hamid, can you please unmute? Yeah,
yes.
Okay, please, go ahead.
Good day, everyone.
Good day.
Hello, good day, everyone.
Yes,
good day.
Yeah, we can hear you. Good day. Continue.
My name is Sani Tahir Hamid, Director General, Bauchi State Chamber of Commerce. My contribution is that I may wish to suggest that this forum should liaise with state chambers across 36 states of Nigeria, including Abuja, in order to make all the SMEs that have products that will export or that they need machineries, equipment, so that the arrangement should be under their local chamber in their respective local government or state level. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's a good idea, Mr. Alphys.
Yes, it is, yes. Mr. Johnson Aboibwe. Mr. Johnson Aboibwe. Can you unmute yourself, Mr. Johnson Aboibwe?
Yeah, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Like everybody has said, in Nigeria here, there are people that are exporting agricultural products, especially in the value chain. And I believe that what a lot of us should be looking at is people that will help us in that light in the area of investment in agricultural products, especially the cassava and the palm tree production that we have coconuts and some other agricultural products. I believe that in that way, at least what we are trying to do is to grow our economy, and also investors that come around stand to gain in the area of profits and stuff like that. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Dr. Ayode. Dr. Ayode. Dr. Ayode,
Yeah, good morning,
yourself?
Yes, I've unmuted myself.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Okay. Good morning.
I think my contribution is towards how we'll be able to facilitate the trade between Nigeria and Indonesia. They're actually going through a stretch period of getting foreign exchange. How can we do it the traditional way of if each of the trade groups has product to import and they have product to export? How can we use it in a similar way, seamless way, so that it can be a form of trade by barter? By the time we quantify what the others, the trade unions, the guild that they are going to bring it into the country, and they want to take out of the country, how can it be seamlessly done in a way that, because what we experience in the country nowadays is a great challenge for people that want to import vital raw material they want to use in their respective factory. They find it difficult to get foreign exchange in order to finance the trade. So can we look into a way of, okay, this is what the Indonesian partners want, and this is what Nigeria also want. Can we have a way of actually inculcating the whole way of trading by interchanging this product that we want to exchange, either bringing it to the country or taking it out of the country? Can it be done? Can we look into some kind of way? So that because majority of the SME in the country, majority of the SME in the country have difficulties accessing funds from the CBN. It's a great challenge.
Okay. So and finally, Mr. Oh, okay. Finally, before I hand over, Olabumi Aremo, can you unmute yourself, please?
Good morning, everyone. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, you really said what I had in mind to say. I really appreciate this forum, and I really hope
Good morning, we can hear you. Go ahead.
It will not be one of those things that after it, there will be nothing to show for after it. Really, I would like to have Mr. Elvis, Dr. Elvis, let's have your phone number so as to follow up on area of our own interest. I'm from NACI, National Association of Small Scale Industrialists in Lagos. And we really love to partner with Indonesians that have our products and we can sell our product too. Thank you all.
Okay. Thank you so much. I'll also be writing my contact details on the chat group so that you can reach out directly. Okay, Pak Negro, can you please take over?
Thank you, Dr. Elvis. So, Bapak Ibu, let me summary of your colleague just now, conversation just now to our colleague here in Indonesia in bahasa Indonesia first. Oke, Bapak Ibu sekalian, tadi ada beberapa masukan dari para pengusaha dari Nigeria yang sudah masuk tadi. Ada yang menyarankan bahwa forum ini harusnya bisa sebagai forum untuk menjembatani antara kita dengan mereka, Bapak Ibu sekalian. Ya, itu satu. Yang kedua adalah mereka minta juga untuk memfokuskan untuk yang SME, Pak. Jadi jangan yang besar-besar. Yang jangan besar-besar doang, tapi juga SME, yang small medium enterprise itu juga difasilitasi, Bapak Ibu sekalian ya, gitu. Nah, kemudian ada lagi tambahan dari mereka bahwa jangan cuma di Abuja atau cuma di Lagos, tapi di tempat-tempat lain di sana, karena itu besar juga mereka punya kondisinya, punya negaranya sangat besar, sehingga mereka meminta untuk diperlebar juga. Nah, yang kemudian selanjutnya adalah masalah gimana cara kita mempertemukan, jangan sampai setelah ini selesai. Jangan sampai setelah ini selesai tidak ada kelanjutannya. Nah, nanti kami dari BiznIDs dan juga dari Mr. Elvis and Yoko nanti akan sebagai istilahnya adalah penghubung antara kita dengan para pengusaha dari Nigeria ya, karena ingat yang tadi yang pertama sudah dinyatakan oleh Mr. Elvis bahwa kita harus punya counterpart yang bisa kepercaya di sana, Bapak Ibu sekalian ya, jadi harus kita follow up gitu ya. Nah, itu yang dari mereka sudah mereka sampaikan kepada Mr. Elvis and Yoko. Mungkin Pak Dadang atau Pak Dadang ada tambahan dari pemaparan dari teman-teman counterpart kita di Nigeria, silakan Pak.
Ya, saya tambahkan sedikit yang tadi mengenai yang dikatakan tidak fair karena hanya yang besar-besar. Sebetulnya justru BiznIDs ini kan suatu platform. Nah, platform ini sebetulnya fokusnya adalah justru bukan yang besar-besar, tapi small dan medium lah, paling besar di medium. Nah, sebetulnya itu fokus kami, bukan berarti yang besar nggak bisa ikut. Oleh karena itu, saya sih melihatnya mungkin yang perlu kita komunikasikan lebih dalam lagi atau lebih detail lagi nantinya adalah bagaimana di sana misalnya banyak perusahaan yang kecil-kecil yang mau menjual atau mau membeli, itu kita menjadi agregatornya. Jadi kita mengumpulkan semua pembeli-pembeli di sana dan kita mengumpulkan semua penjual-penjual di sini untuk produk-produk yang serupa atau pasar yang serupa. Nah, ini yang sebetulnya ingin dilaksanakan oleh BiznIDs ya. Jadi nanti itu mungkin akan kita sampaikan juga di sesi ini. Itu aja tambahan dari saya.
Ya, mungkin ada tambahan dari Pak Dadang?
Saya kira cukup Pak. Tadi sudah diitin Pak Dadang. Terima kasih.
Oke, terima kasih. Oke, selanjutnya saya ingin mengundang dari ITPC Pak Doni. Apakah ada yang mau disampaikan Pak Doni? ITPC di Lagos. Oke, mungkin nanti Pak ya. Baik, Mr. Enyoko. Now we would like to invite also our colleague here from Indonesia. Maybe there is something that they would like to offer to you and your colleague. First of all, I also already mentioned about my in the chat room about my contact number. So everybody's from Nigeria. If you want to contact me, yes, please. You are very welcome. And also, if you, Mr. Enyoko is also write down the contact number also, so we can have a better communication onward. Okay. Now we would like to invite some businessmen from Indonesia to speak on their product. Your time is only 5 minutes of each of the participant here. That I would like to invite to speak here. First of all, from PTSI dari PTSI. Pak Rosik atau siapa? PTSI? PT Survey Indonesia.
Hello, yes.
Ya, Ibu mau disampaikan sesuatu untuk rekan-rekan kita di Nigeria, silakan Ibu.
Okay, maybe just a little brief from us. Wait, I will present some slides.
Ibu masih di mute, Ibu. Ya.
I would like to present some slide. Is it?
Sure. Silakan Ibu, admin Sonia atau mohon diperkenalkan untuk diinikan. Ya, silakan.
Okay, thank you for this golden opportunity. First of all, my name is Cynthia. I'm from Survey Indonesia, and this golden opportunity, I would like to present a brief about Survey Indonesia. What is our company and what's the business line we can support? Maybe this is some history. In a short, we are currently an independent assurance, and we are a part of IT. And then this is our vision and mission. The vision is to be the world-recognized national independent assurance company in delivering total solution to our customer. And this is our third mission. First is encouraging customer. The second, to engage with strategic partners such as government, private sectors, also the smallholders, and also providing human resources. And in short, what is Survey Indonesia? As an independent assurance, we are conducting activities of the ICC activities. The first is testing. We are conduct measurement to check the quality, the performance, and the reliability of any products. The second, we are also conduct inspection, the formal evaluation or assessment to meet specific standards. We are also provide consultancy and certification. Survey Indonesia provide multi-sectoral services. We are currently dig in 12 multi-sectoral services from oil and gas, food, and etc. But to support this global value change, we are dig into four strategic business. The first one is government and institution. We are facilitate the government and institution in implementing policies. And then the second, the infrastructure business line. We are also provide and ensure the services for planning, development, and maintenance the infrastructure project. The third is mineral and coral. We are also expert in mining industry and deliver end-to-end solution. The fourth, we are also provide some integrated services for oil and gas and energy. I heard that Nigeria really have natural resources, the petroleum. If I'm not mistaken, and we're ready to support the sectors. And the two complementary business sectors, we are also support environment and halal. In this forum, I think there are so many smallholders from foods, and this is the opportunity to introduce us that halal is our product. You can contact us to certify your product is it halal to Indonesian requirements. Bapak Ibu, mungkin in Indonesia. Jadi saya lihat di sini banyak sekali UMKM tentang makanan, mungkin proses food dan home industry yang memerlukan sertifikasi halal bisa hubungi Survey Indonesia. To the next, maybe I would like to proudly present our accreditation. We are certified and accredited. And we have some accreditation from International Standard Organization. And we are also have 12 branches across the nation from Indonesia. You can see we have some varieties of laboratorium from environmental, lubricants, and also for coal and mining. And then we are also have worldwide strategic associations and alliance. There are 17 international strategic alliance from European. We are partnership with BV, Bureau Veritas, Sistra from France, and from Southeast Asia, we are also strategic partner with Vina Control in Vietnam and Phoenix in Thailand. And we are also have a strategic alliances with national university and join some association to relate our business. And this is a few of our clients. We are support state-owned companies in Indonesia and also the ministries and the multi-global companies such as Saffron or BP and etc. Thank you, and let's connect.
Thank you, Ibu Cynthia, for your presentation. For next, we would like to invite Pak Agil Baabut. Are you there? Are we here, Pak Agil? Because there's some what I note here. Nigeria is also interesting with the ICT and then for the high technology as well. Maybe Pak Agil is not here, maybe. Okay, next I would like to invite Pak Nasrul from Karya Herbal.
Yes.
Yes, Pak Nasrul, you have about 5 minutes, Pak.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, good afternoon for Indonesian time. Here our Honorable Nigerian Indonesia Commercial Association or NICA, yes. Mr. Dr. Evis Enyoko, the Indonesian Embassy, our representative, or ITBC from Lagos. Thanks for the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great honor for me. My name is Nasrul Fatah. You may call me Nasrul. I'm from KHN. Please, I want to introduce our company. This is our company, KHN, PT Karya Herbal Nasional. We are part of Tola Group. We are focusing on agricultural industry for vegetables and for herb and spices. This is our address in industrial area. Our main product is moringa and torbangun for lactation product or for breastfeeding mother. We also focus on other herb and spices in dried and frozen form for vegetables like okra, edamame, beans, and etc. Not for just for dried. We also have cold storage for the 100 tons capacity. This is our product and our line production. We could produce from frozen form. This is our certification, BRC, HACCP, organic, and halal Indonesia. And then this is our export track record to United States, Netherlands, Russia, and other countries. Okay, thanks for this opportunity. Looking for long partnership, might be for importer or distributor from Nigeria. Thanks a lot, and let's be collaboration. Thank you, Mr. Adi.
Thank you, Pak Nasrul. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have some presentation from our side here in Indonesia, and I see there's so many potential market in Nigeria as well in Indonesia. We can explore each other. Yes, we are seeing in the chat room there's the needs in Nigeria about the laptop and then the product of technology also. Actually, we invite also one of the product producer here in the technology, but unfortunately he is not able to join us right now. So we can do after this. Mr. Enyoko and my colleague, fellow colleague in Nigeria and Indonesia, maybe after this we can do the specific business meeting in each sector, for example in herb sector or in ICT sector, on sector that things that we have a potential market between those two countries. Okay, after this would like to invite the question and answer from our side here and also from your side in Nigeria. We have here we have also one guest from Zambia. Maybe after this, Pak Jos can also give address here in our event here. So we would like to invite Pak Suhendra. Pak Suhendra, already raised your hand. Maybe you want to say something, Pak Suhendra? Pak Suhendra, can you hear me? Okay, or else, is there anybody want to ask a question to Mr. Enyoko? Anyone to ask a question? Ya, Pak Doni dari ITPC.
Wendra Furniindo dari Batam.
Oh, oke. Oh, dari Batam dulu nih kelihatannya. Silakan Pak Hendra dari Batam. Bisa disampaikan dalam bahasa Indonesia, nanti kami akan terjemahkan. Silakan Pak Hendra.
Oke. Baik, terima kasih Bapak dari BiznIDs. Saya sih pendatang baru dalam eksportir Pak. Kami dari Wendra Furniindo Pak, eksportir furniture yang dari bermacam bahan Pak. Ada dari rotan, kemudian dari besi mix kayak Pak, dari besi juga bisa, dari rotan gabungan gitu. Kami sih belum pernah ekspor Pak, karena itu proyek perusahaan kami baru berdiri tahun 2019. Kemudian kemarin kami ada deal-dealan dengan Singapura, namun karena ada pandemi, kemudian ada perang Ukraina, sehingga batal Pak. Nah, tapi saya optimis mudah-mudahan kami dapat proyek lah Pak di lain waktu. Nah, kami berharap bisa bekerja sama dengan Nigeria ya Pak ya. Mohon maaf saya lupa. Ya, dengan Nigeria jika ada peluang kami sudah share juga website kami Pak. Terima kasih Pak.
Oke. Thank you. Mr. Enyoko, we have a question from our colleague here from Batam. From Batam. Batam is one of the province in Indonesia here. So he would like to ask about the furniture and rattan potential market in Nigeria. Maybe you can give some insight about the potential market in rattan and furniture, Pak.
Yes. Yes, thank you. Yes, I think for the great opportunities we have for furniture is usually the office furniture equipment. Most of the furniture equipment that we have is the prefabricated ones that is knocked down, and they just ship them fully knocked down. They arrive and they are assembled. Those office chairs, computer chairs, computer tables and chairs, the office chairs, those are assembled. So I think the capacity, if your company produces, those ones that are, when you ship them down, once they arrive, they can now be, the manual, they can now be assembled and screwed together. So there's huge opportunity for that, because the importance that we have of such products here, the manufacture, they import from ICA. They also import from opportunity for Batam to compete. So there's huge opportunity for office. I mean, there are so many office complex here, and the potentials are quite good. Very, very good opportunities for that.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis. So, Pak Hendra, opportunity di sana sangat bagus sekali. Kalau bisa dalam bentuk knockdown, Pak, ya dikirim ke sananya, dan sangat bagus sekali potensinya untuk rotan dan untuk furniture, Pak. Ya, oke. Selanjutnya Bapak Els yang sudah resen.
Oke, Pak, bisa pakai bahasa Indonesia, Pak?
Silakan, Pak.
Saya dari Jonathan, Pak, dari CP Berkah Jaya Perkasa, Pak. Kita mau penjajakan ekspor. Halo?
Iya, Pak, silakan, Pak.
Untuk penjajakan ekspor dalam bentuk makanan Pak, seafood, Pak. Yang
seafood
dari Sulawesi, ya, Sulawesi Utara, Pak, tapi dalam kemasan, Pak. Itu bisa bertahan
Frozen,
sampai
Pak?
2 bulan. Ya, enggak. Ya, seperti itu, tapi kita bikinnya bubuk, Pak. Bisa bertahan 2 bulan sampai 3 bulan, Pak. Nah, kita dalam kemasan, kira-kira ada peluang nggak, Pak, untuk di daerah Nigeria situ?
Okay, thank you, Pak Jonathan. So, Mr. Enyoko, we have a question from Mr. Jonathan here. He is from North Sulawesi. It's about 5 hours flight from Jakarta, Pak. It's far away in the east of Indonesia. He asking about the seafood. It's about the frozen seafood. Is there any potential market in Nigeria?
No. Oh, huge! Nigerians eat a lot of seafoods. Especially there are so many hotels here, and then most of the imports that come in. I mean, China has come in, taking some considerable chunk of the market. It used to be in Europe. Europeans used to supply some of the seafoods that we eat, especially from Scandinavian countries. But of lately, China has, obviously through their aggressive marketing strategies, has also come in to take up considerable chunk. So seafoods are very, very, I know that Indonesia is very, very strong in seafood, but we've not been able to have any particular company that we can identify and push them to Nigerian hotel industries. So there are a lot of opportunities for the seafood market here. Most of you have the frozen section, the food section filled with all kind of seafoods. So the opportunity is also huge for seafood market.
Thank you. So Pak Jonathan, marketnya sangat besar sekali, Pak, untuk seafood di sana. Ya, banyak hotel juga, dan juga mereka juga memakan ikan yang lumayan banyak, Pak. Jadi sangat dimungkinkan sekali, Pak.
Pak, saya bisa minta kontak personnya, Pak, untuk saya bisa
nanti Bapak bisa lewat kita
berikan sampelnya, Pak, ke sana, Pak.
Boleh, Bapak, nanti ada di kolom chat room, ya, Pak, ya. Atau bisa lewat kita juga, nanti juga kita tinggalkan nomor telepon kami untuk nanti dihubungi setelah ini, Pak.
Oke, siap, Pak. Terima kasih, Pak.
Dengan Pak Wendra, Pak, minta juga, Pak, kami katalognya, Pak. Boleh gabung dengan bisnis gitu, bagaimana caranya, BiznID gitu, Pak?
Oh, ini dari Pak Suendra?
Iya, Pak Wendra, Pak, dari Batam, Pak. Kan,
Pak Wendra yang tadi. Oke,
ya,
siap, Pak. Siap.
Pak, ada keberlanjutan dari Zoom meeting ini kan, Pak, begitu.
Siap.
Kita dapat kontak buyer, email, atau segala macamnya gitu, Pak.
Siap, oke. Thank you, Pak Hendra.
Terima kasih, Pak. Saya sudah kirim juga website kami, Pak.
Siap, terima kasih.
Baik, Pak, terima kasih,
so,
Pak.
Mr. Enyoko, so many interest from our side in Indonesia to sell the product to Nigerian market. So next,
that's right.
Miss Wimi, Miss or Mr. Wimi from CV Wimi, silakan. Oh, Miss.
Okay. Mohon maaf, Pak, ini sedang di jalan, baru dikabarin tadi, jadi tidak bisa on cam. Nice to meet you untuk Dr. Elvis.
Yes, thank you.
Saya Wimi dari CV Wimi Pro Internasional. Kebetulan untuk produk kami adalah produk batik, Pak. Jadi kemungkinan nanti bisa untuk ditindaklanjuti karena kita juga bisa buy custom untuk motif-motifnya dan kita bisa memproduksi banyak. Dan untuk inquiry produk pun nanti kita juga bisa menyesuaikan dan kita juga bisa negosiasi harga masih harga ekonomis.
Siap.
Dan selain batik pun kita ada hijab, pasmina dan scrap. Mungkin nanti kita akan tindak lanjutin untuk memberikan katalog-katalog dan price harganya yang sangat bagus untuk dikirim ya. Terima kasih.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Nyoko. So Miss Wimi here, the product is a batik, is a Mandela shirt or batik here. You know batik, right?
Yes.
He asking about the pattern of the batik, which pattern is acceptable in your market. She also has the product of hijab, the Muslim wear, Pak. How about the potential market in Nigeria?
Okay, number one on batik, I know that a couple of the trade delegation which have accompanied us to the annual Trade Expo Indonesia have actually been focused on batik. Batik is a couple of times that I traveled to Indonesia, and there was once I traveled, I came back with about 25 to 30 pieces of those batik. Yes, and I think one particular man bought 10. One particular man bought 10 because they are exclusive and they are interest, but we don't have enough supplies. Those are very, very exclusive dresses that once you wear them, you are just, it gives you class. It gives you class. They are quite beautiful, and I've had a lot of inquiries about so there is no particular, we've not been able to have any sustained importer of batik products engaging with, apart from the ones that would just buy like maybe 100 or 200 units, but a particular company engaging with Indonesian batik manufacturers to manufacture for us in our own label and let us sell it across our chains of retail stores. We don't have that. So I think that is what area that we can establish, and the market will be very huge. The female batik, the male batik for children. So I think it's very, very huge. Now talking about hijab wear, it will surprise you that in 2008, before the COVID crisis, I actually came back from Indonesia on the 4th of December. That was, when I came back, there was a lockdown. That was when the COVID came up. Now, I took a delegation of the two delegations. One in September, the wives of the Inspector General of Police and the DIGs, Deputy Inspector General of Police, and the Assistant Generals and some commissioners. I took on a special trip to Indonesia. Now, a month after that, in October, I took a delegation of the Chief of Army, the wife of the Chief of Army Staff, and GOC's high-ranking female wives of the Army generals. I took them on a delegation visit to them. Now, some of them, just to mention this, what motivated the choice for Indonesia for that particular training we had was that a couple of them have heard about hijab wear, and by the time they Googled, they discovered that the particular hijab wears that they were interested in were only manufactured in Indonesia. So very good. I bet you by the time we are in Indonesia, they were at this supermarket. I've forgotten the name. The government-owned supermarket that is seven-story building where they have a floor just for batik and hijab. They spend time. They bought a lot and they cargoed. So hijab wear is a specialized wear that also provides opportunity for the Muslim community. So I think it'd be good to explore the opportunity as well.
Thank you, Mr. Nyoko. So, Ibu Wimi, jadi untuk batik sama hijab itu sangat besar sekali potensinya di sana. Bahkan waktu Pak Elvis datang ke Indonesia, dia bawa pulang tuh banyak sekali ya. Dan tapi bahkan sekarang yang good things-nya adalah tidak ada importer dari kita, eksporter dari kita yang sana yang bisa ngirimkan dalam jumlah banyak, Bu. Ini suatu apa namanya, suatu opportunity, peluang ya untuk yang pengusaha batik di Indonesia. Untuk hijab, Bapak, Ibu, ternyata di sana itu yang disukain itu produk-produk Indonesia untuk hijab. Ya, karena mereka juga pakai hijab di sana di Nigeria. Jadi sangat besar sekali peluangnya, dan Pak Elvis kemarin tahun 2018 kemarin sudah ke Indonesia juga dan ketemu dengan presiden juga, tuh ada fotonya kemarin dengan presiden di sini. Ya, jadi beliau ini ada menyampaikan bahwa peluang untuk hijab, untuk batik sangat besar sekali, ya. Oke.
Terima kasih Pak Adi. Kebetulan kami juga alhamdulillah sudah ekspor juga Pak, perusahaan kami, dan ini untuk hijabnya juga kita akan ikut Jakarta Muslim Fashion Week ya, Pak, untuk
Very good. Yes.
Thank
you. Okay, so I saw one of your colleague from Nigeria is raising hand also. Mr. Sani Tahir Hamid, you want to say something? You want to ask something, Mr. Sani?
Good day, everyone.
Good day.
Good day.
My name is Sani Tahir Hamid, Director General, Bauchi State Chamber of Commerce. I would like to make an emphasis on the issue of Telegram group. It's very essential in this business discussion. The emphasis should be made for making that Telegram to be very active, in such a way that will make the SMEs, those who participate and those who are not, who could not be able to participate, will get the link for joining the Telegram, so that compensation and business business interaction and sales promotion will be taking place in that Telegram group. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sani Tahir Hamid. Yes, definitely, Pak. We will create a Telegram group special for the Nigeria, our Nigeria counterpart, which is you. Actually, we have a Telegram group in business. The member right now is already 800 to 1,000 member in the Telegram of business. But if we put the same Telegram group, I think it's not be focused for discussing about the opportunity between Nigeria and Indonesia. So our admin here will create a Telegram group that consists of Indonesian businessmen and then also the Nigeria businessmen. So the discussion will be more focused on it. Thank you for the input, Mr. Sani. Oke, selanjutnya dari Indonesia ada lagi. Tadi saya lihat ada dari Surveyor dan dari Kotekna, dan dari ini ada mau something, Pak, Ibu. Ya.
Ya, halo, selamat sore Bapak-bapak, Ibu-ibu. Good morning for Dr. Elvis and Nyoko.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this is Adelia from Kotekna Indonesia. So maybe saya jelasinnya in Indonesia aja, karena kan kebanyakan dari Indonesia ya Bapak.
Silakan, agak cepat ya Bu ya, karena waktu sudah agak mepet. Silakan.
Baik Pak, kebetulan.
Sebentar Ibu, ini saya harus bilang juga, Mr. Elvis. Miss from Kotekna will speak in bahasa Indonesia, dan I will translate you after that. Silakan Ibu.
Oke, so selamat sore Bapak-bapak, Ibu-ibu. Sebelumnya terima kasih untuk kesempatannya. Ini cepat aja ya Pak. Jadi kami dari PT Kotekna Inspection Indonesia kebetulan per tahun ini di bulan April, per April 2022 kami menerima kontrak eksklusif untuk menerbitkan produk sertifikat dan soundcheck sertifikat untuk shipment ke Nigeria. Jadi sudah ada beberapa klien kami yang sudah melakukan ekspor ke Nigeria. beberapa dari produknya tadi sudah termentionkan juga, ada spare part, ada ban, ada spare parts seperti air oil, fuel filter seperti itu. Kemudian ada chemicals juga, ada cetakan obat juga untuk pharmacy. Kemudian ada tekstil juga dikirimkan ke Nigeria dan sudah berjalan. Sebelumnya itu memang di Indonesia banyak yang bisa mengeluarkan sertifikat, termasuk produk sertifikat ini dan soncap sertifikat. Cuman for this big opportunity, Nigeria trust untuk Kotekna handle seluruh inspection and then certification untuk shipment ke Nigeria. Untuk infonya tadi saya sudah drop di chat, bisa kontak ke saya di adelia.larasati@kotekna.co.id atau reach di nomor telepon saya yang sudah saya drop di chat. Begitu, terima kasih Bapak, selamat sore.
Terima kasih Bu Adelia. So Mr. Enyoko, we have guest from Kotekna is nomornya. Oke, silakan dicat lagi Bu ya nanti untuk nomornya. Oke, Mr. Enyoko, our friends here from Kotekna is inspection services. She has a very good experience to do the inspection from Indonesia to Nigeria. She offered the help from her company to help our site here if you want to export our product to Nigeria. It's very good opportunity. It's very good offering from Miss Adelia here. Okay, nextnya setelah ini maybe Mr. George from Zambia. We have a guest from Zambia as well. Maybe you want to say something to this forum?
Okay, great.
Oh,
okay, great.
Hi. Well, the first thing that I have to say, First thing that I have to say, it is extremely cold here in Zambia. And you know, I've been living in Indonesia for many years, and I'm suffering. So what we are a group of companies that are mostly involved in preserving the legacy of one of Indonesia's greatest sons, and from that we were appointed to represent the Indonesian Investment Coordinating Board in Europe. And meanwhile, we are expanding in the logistics and transportation, import-export field. That's it. That's basically it. And I'm honored to be a guest in this group today. So it's very interesting for us to listen to the various items in the discussion, and if we can help Indonesian companies or Nigerian companies, please, there is our email address. Just send me an email. Our headquarters are in the US. That is one point, and we are working very closely with BiznIDs in Indonesia, and we are having several hubs here in Africa. Now I'm hearing myself. In Africa and in Zambia, in Malawi, in South Africa, and in Nigeria. And we're also having connections in numerous other countries in Africa. So let me that's basically it.
Thank you, Mr. George. So,
okay.
Yes.
Now, yeah. I'm seeing myself double. I don't know. We're having a problem.
I thought you have a background of yourself, Pak.
Yeah, well, the background is actually, I changed it and now I don't know how to get it back. It did it by itself. Wait a minute.
Okay.
No, it's gone.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Fine.
It's okay. Okay.
Yes.
So I thank you.
Thank
you
you,
for the
Pak George.
opportunity. Okay, thank you.
Yes. Pak Elvis, so we have a guest
Yes,
also from
please.
Zambia that is offering help, yeah, from Zambia,
Okay.
and then also from Nigeria here. So this is on already already 5:30 in Indonesia here. It's already 90 minutes from our beginning, our meeting. So I think thank you so much for your participation, Mr. Enyoko, and also for
Thank you so
participation
much.
of the Nigerian businessmen and businesswomen over there, and also terima kasih untuk para hadirin di sini, ya. And for sure that we will follow up whatever we discuss here. Then we're going to make a WhatsApp group and also Telegram group, and having some inquiries from Nigeria and as well from Indonesia here. So we hear from Nigeria about cassava, producer of cassava, and then product in Indonesia here, and also from for automotive spare part. We have also the herbs. We have the services that from Survey Indonesia and also from Kotekna. Thank you, Mr. Nasrul from Karya Herbal Nusantara, and then thank you for everybody here. Before we closing our event right now, maybe Mr. Elvis and Yoko want to say something for the closing statement. Please go ahead.
Yes. Okay. Before I close, I just want to thank Pak Donny Andre of ITPC Lagos. I can see that he is here. It's actually a private sector event between Indonesia and NICA. Pak Donny, I don't know if you want to say just a brief statement, Pak Donny, on behalf of ITPC Lagos.
Silakan Pak Donny.
Pak Donny Andre.
It's mute, Pak Donny. It's mute.
Mikrofonnya,
Pak Donny. It's mute.
It's mute.
Pak Donny is muted.
It's mute, Pak Donny.
I think it's online. It's online with somewhere.
Yes.
It's online. Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
Yes.
I just want to thank you, Pak Negoro, Pak Detang, all your team members and Business Indonesia, and all the various members of chambers across the country that have participated. Also want to appreciate the Indonesian business leaders representing various Indonesian companies and manufacturers that have taken our time to participate. I want to assure you that the Nigerian Indonesian Commercial Association remain ever present to walk through Business Indonesia to see what ways that we can deepen relationship and do the due diligence that you need. All the necessary inquiries, the due diligence, the contacts, we are available to do that for you, to ease the pain and to ease the stress for you, to guarantee that any recommendation that we make to Business Indonesia concerning any company that you have interest in, be assured that those recommendations will be based on purely competent due diligence that have been done, and you can rely on that due diligence to be able to engage and transact business with the required business leaders. I want to thank you and look forward, Pak Deguru, to a much more robust and bigger virtual business forum next time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So the next thing is we are waiting from the inquiry from your side, Mr. Inyoko. And then also if you need something from Indonesia, or you need something maybe from Indonesia,
Yes.
something from Nigeria. So next time we're going to have a similar event like this, but we will focus on the inquiry. Thank you, Mr. Inyoko.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Can we take a picture first? Can we take a picture?
Yes, of course. Yes, I almost forget that. We should take a picture. So everybody, all the participants, can you
Please,
open your
show your face.
camera? Yes. Please open your camera and keep smiling. Very big smile. Okay. Thank you. Sudah Mbak Sonia atau Mbak Alia?
Hello.
Please smile like yesterday.
Pak Ganet bisa dibantu, Pak.
Bagaimana?
Bisa dibantu diambil.
Siap.
Siap.
Okay.
Thank you for the opportunity given to us. Thank you.
Next.
Thank you. Next, we have 3 pages.
Okay, let's see the last page. Please smile.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Pak Tenet.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
Yes.
Thank you.
There's going to be a follow-up on this meeting today.
Thank you for the opportunity given to us to be with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.
Sorry, Pak Adi, join kelas.
Oh, nggak apa-apa, Pak. Pak Hendro ya.
Thank you, Pak Randolph. Thank you.
Pak Ran, thank you, Pak Ran.
Dokter.
Sorry, Pak, tadi lagi online, saya nggak dengar.
Iya,
nggak apa-apa, Pak.
Thank you, Randolph.
Thank you, Mr. George.
Bauchi Chamber of Commerce appreciate your effort. Bauchi Chamber of Commerce appreciate your effort.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Please, Pak Negoro, please. I want to also have the contact of the Zambian.
Oh, the Zambian. Yes, Mr. George.